Caruso on the outside. Then we see T-Mac, Thomas McDonald, start alongside Mitchell Broome.
Here we go, Darwin. 4 wide to you guys. How about some noise up in the Chariots lounge? Get some hands in the air. The Wingless Sprints tonight have been superb once again. Everybody in turn number 1 and 2. Everybody on the back straightaway here at Northline Speedway. I want to hear some noise.
Sprints. Humphrey and Moole on the front row. Grimshaw, Temby on the second row. And we set him loose for 25. Grimshaw down to the low side, nice and early on, has a look underneath Humphrey. Humphrey nearly gets into the side of Moole. Moole battles back though, out of turn number 2. It's a drag race down the back straight and into turns 3 and 4. Humphrey on the top side just advances to the lead, and he'll put the first lap down of this 25-lap feature.
It'll go yellow, mate. I think it was up in turn number 3. Amber lights blink on.
Down, please slow it down. It's up high in 3. Come down low. Come down low.
Pretty sure we might find that it'll be heel, and unfortunately
they can get under fire anywhere from turns 3 onward. Of course, the Indian file restart have to pass the cone before they can make a pass on each other. As Humphrey gets a nice start there with Grimshaw, they both run away. Blake Walsh from further in the pack starting to move forwards. Temby on the low side of the track has a look underneath McGuinness, slides up in front of McGuinness and gets the job done. Blake Walsh right on the tail there as the battle on for the race lead. Grimshaw right on the tail tank.
Distance, but I feel like once Darren gets to the back markers, Grimshaw's got pace. So's Blake Walsh. He's gone to 4th, make that 3rd. Oh, Tony Moore got the wall. Manages to stay off it. The 30 car continues on that left front corner of the 99. He's reeled in Darren. Humphrey's your race leader, but not for long. Here comes Grimshaw. Fires a big shot in turn number 2. The 99 car goes to the lead. Darren Humphrey takes his line away, and Blake Walsh, the Victorian, tosses a Hail Mary in. Runs back up the fence in turn number 4.
Temby down the back straight has lost a fair bit of smoke. The race looks like it'll continue on. We'll see if Temby can get off the track, but I would say we'll bring on the yellows here as the race does.
High in turn 4. Come down low. Come down low.
He just couldn't get off the track, could he? Chris Temby, last night's feature race winner, had slipped all the way back to position number 15.
I'll end. Just a couple of little bumps there on Humphrey as Blake Walsh goes to work downstairs nice and early, trying to get as much traction before that cone to get the drive through 1 and 2. Cars just settle in. Humphrey got away from Grimshaw on that restart. Grimshaw's car just got a little bit unsettled on the entry of turn 3. Walsh sitting right on the tail tank here. He'll have a look underneath on the entry of 1 and 2. Slides up in front of Grimshaw. Grimshaw, a great run there. Picked off where Blake was going to go and held on to the momentum. Walsh will shoot it into 3 and 4 once again. Grimshaw switches up to the low side and shoots back in front of Blake Walsh. What a cracking battle here for 2nd and 3rd.
Doesn't get any more fun than that, does it? It's a racer, that's why they haul to the territory. On a couple of weekends a year in August, Blake Walsh will come at him again. This kid from Cobden in Victoria, Zach Grimshaw, is the hometown hero. And they're going toe-to-toe for 2nd. Darren Humphrey is trying to run away and hide. He's only about 8 car lengths up the road. There's a big battle for 2nd. Tony Moore, Daniel Goldoni, is running wheel to wheel for 4th. Boy, it does not get any closer than that. Goldoni clears him. Little contact down there, I believe, in turn number 1 that time on Grimshaw and Walsh. Grimshaw might have tried to slide himself, and Walsh fires a shot down in turn number 3. Slides back across turn 4. They'll drag race again down the main chute. How good is the racing in the top end? Yeah, incredible.
The battle for 2nd and 3rd here has been to pick off that final podium position.
Here he comes. Blake Walsh for the race lead. Slides up in front of the West Aussie. Humphrey will try to drag race him. Wheel to wheel, that was close. Humphrey!
Oh.
Blake Walsh is upside down. Oh my, the race for the lead. Blake Walsh is upside down in the Ray Wallace Racing, number 11. And as we said, was leading the race. Made contact with the back marker and went to the rear and raced his heart out back to 2nd. That sort of stuff sells shirts. Here we go. Let's have a look at the replay for everybody playing at home. This is the drag race down in. It was so close. No touch. and he just caught the right rear. That's all she wrote. Huge contact with the mesh. It springs, and we went red. Boy, that was big. He's a wheel man, Benny Bish. Really enjoyed him over the last 2 weekends here in the top end. He's got a big future, Benny Bish.
Yeah, he's smiling too, which is surprising, but good. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Walsh. Wowzers.
Yeah, you could say that, I suppose.
It's disappointing, I get that, but you're rolling, man, from the back of the field.
Yeah, no, that definitely sucks. I feel for my guys back in the pits. They've worked really hard to give me a good car, and to do that and just throw it all away in the end, yeah, I don't know really what else to say, but thanks to Ray for this opportunity he's given me to drive his car. Things fast. Yeah. We'll be back.
Can we bother you to just play it out for us the way you saw it?
It took me a while to get by Zach, so I sort of seen the door was open there when Darren, I think that's his name, I don't know, he left me a lane, and I sort of just, I got in too hard and got up on the cushion, and yeah, it just rail dug in, and that's all she wrote.
All right, mate, let's get you a drink and give him a breath. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Walsh.
Oh, Darren Humphrey gets us back under green, not without a little bit of a wall ride there. Managed to keep the car on all four and get past the cone. That's allowed Zach Grimshaw to stay right on his tail tank here. Daniel Goldoni, a few car lengths back in third position. Tony Mule still sitting in fourth place in behind those front three cars. 10 left to run here. Just ahead of Grimshaw. Grimshaw now throws a slider underneath. Backs out of it a little bit here just to make sure that they don't put those two cars up and over. Humphrey just has to slow up on the entry of turn 3. You can just see the top side of this track a little bit challenging for Humphreys in the 84 car.
Goldoni is closing quickly on this pair. He smashed the wall at the restart. The NT5 is hauling. Wonder what a fairy tale this would be for Daniel Goldoni. Grimshaw dips to the bottom. I think he'll clear him. Slides up to the turn 2 wall. Darren Humphrey goes back to the lead. Daniel Goldoni is watching on. There's 4 to run this time. Grimshaw tosses another one in. Here comes Goldoni. He drops off the ledge. Can't clear Zach. Still Tony Moore in fourth. Fifth is Jamie McGuinness. The top 3. 1, 2, and 3 are right there. Oh, Grimshaw might have just tagged the tail of Darren Humphrey. 3 to run. Goldoni. Daniel slides up for second. Here comes Grimshaw back on the inside for P2. Oh, we're yellow.
Down low in turn 3.
Yellow, yellow, yellow for Keelan Edwards.
Steady to turn 3, gets us back under green, partway through. 4-lap drag race to the finish line here for night 2 of the Chariots of Thunder. Zach Grimshaw with a big slider there through 1 and 2. Humphrey battles back. It's a drag race down the back straightaway. Humphrey gets the car unsettled. Grimshaw into the tail tank. Out of turn 3 and 4. Grimshaw goes to work once again. Daniel Goldoni on scene. Works on the low side. Gets ahead of Grimshaw. Grimshaw fires back down the back straightaway. Grimshaw right on the tail of your race leader. 2 left to run for the Wingless Sprint A main. Goldoni back down to the low side of the track. Slides up in front of Grimshaw. Clears him. Grimshaw drag races Goldoni down the back straight. Goldoni will hold on to this one. Zach to the low side of the track with the white flag showing. 1 left to run here for your race leader.
Grimshaw got the wall hard, mate. He'll give up third here. Mool. Boy, Tony was hard on his inside. Red. Oh, man.
We go green. As Goldoni goes to work downstairs, slides up in front of Humphrey. Humphrey shoots it down the back straight, takes back the lead. Here comes Mitch Broom on Jamie McGuinness. Has a slide underneath, gets in front of McGuinness, holds on to third place here. White flag showing. 1 left to run. As Goldoni goes down the bottom once again, gets just ahead of Humphrey, but Humphrey battles back. It's a drag race out of turn number 4 as Daniel Goldoni goes in the wall. checker flag at the ready, and give it to Humphrey across the line. How Goldoni held onto that one. Wow.
89 one-thousandths of a second. Mitch Broom will get third.
Wow. What a finish.
What a finish, Darwin. How about banging your hands together for the wingless sprints tonight? Holy cow. Darren Humphrey will win by 89 one-thousandths of a second. Daniel Goldoni used up every square inch of Northline Speedway to be second. He'll have nothing left on that right rear corner. I hope the celebration befits the performance. As he climbs out of the cockpit, everybody give it up for Darren Humphrey. Well done.
Well, how about that, Dad? You know, just before the race meet, Dad and I had a bit of a chat, and I said, I'm doing it for you, Dad. So here we are.
Hell of a job, mate. They threw everything at you. It was an amazing race to watch. It was all unfolding behind you. You stood tall. You were picture perfect tonight, I felt.
Yeah, look, number 11 come, and I thought I got him back, and I'm pretty sure I was clean. I don't think I touched him, but geez, that was close. And like you say, everyone was throwing everything at it, and big shout out to my crew. You know.